I am Ashrah, demon of the Netherrealm.
My family, nerd family, how's everybody doing? We're back again with another Mortal Kombat 1 video. Now today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to be presenting a basic moves / combo guide for ashrah, for people who like to play ashrah. Now, before I get started, let me just disclose I am by no means a professional, an expert, a fighting game expert. I honestly don't even consider myself much of a good player, kind of a noob. But I have a lot of love for Mortal Kombat, so I play Mortal Kombat. It's the only fighting game I do play. And this is what I have discovered. So we're going to start out in this video. What can Ashrah do strictly by herself without a Kameo? Okay. Now the basics, the basic movements at first. Her movement's pretty good. Okay. This, which is a forward 2, is pretty much her bread and butter. What she starts out with. Ashrah's strength. My bad, I didn't mean to do that. Ashrah's strength is her forward 2, her range. She has very good range to keep neutral with her opponent and catch them off guard. There's many things you can follow up with this. Okay. Her next move, which is, it doesn't have as much range, but is this. It's a low and makes a nice mix up to follow up with whatever special move you want. Either you can complete the string like that, or you can, you know, like that, which we'll get into later on. So this is a high, her first, forward 2. This is a low. And then you have her mid. This is her mid. She has a 12 frame mid, which I wouldn't advise completely starting out with because it has absolutely zero range, very little. But for people who are knocked down on the ground and want to get up, a lot of people like to wake up, jump, or wake up, do whatever. And this usually stops armor movements and people who like to wake up, jump. So that's her mid. You can continue it. It's followed by an overhead. The completing the string is that. So it's forward 4, forward 4, 2, 3. Okay. She has this as well. This is another mid of hers, 15 frame mid. I think it's very good to extend a combo, which we'll get into again later in the video. It's back 2, and do back 2 does that. So that's her basic startups, but this is my favorite. I think anybody who plays Ashrah knows that this is her strength right here. Okay. Now, as most people know, Ashrah has her normal, I like to call angel mode, which she's in right now, and she has her demon mode, which is this. Okay. Now this changes properties and what she can do and her moves slightly. Okay. Now as for a projectile, for people who like the zone, she has this. Now, it's a horrible startup, so I would keep range, you know, some distance, some neutral distance. So people can't slide under this, like a Sub-Zero or reptile. People can't jump over this either. So you could do this, followed by this. This is forward 4-1. Down forward 1, I'm sorry. Down forward 1. Okay. There's another one of my favorites. Now getting into her demon mode, which is down back 1, the projectile changes. It's this. Took me a couple times to do that there, but yeah. Now, these little spinny demon fairies, I like to call, that goes around them, I like to call it they're cursed. When they're cursed, now this is only there for a limited time, and I think there's only 3 at most. Okay? That means they are open to more extended combos and more damage. Okay? Now, let's start with her angel mode. What can she do combo-wise? There's a lot you can do. If you're starting with this, I like to do this into that. Okay. I always have trouble hit confirming that. So basically, pretty much it's forward 2 to the launcher to that. Okay, you can either mix it up, and if they're expecting this high and want to duck, right? Most people eventually they'll figure out this is a high and try to duck it and low punish you. You can mix it up and do this instead. Do this. Apologies. You could do this. Or, now the air combos. There's a few things she can do. There's a 1-2-2, there's a 2-2. I believe there's a 2-2-3 as well in the air. Yeah, see? So you can do 1-2-2. You could do 2-2. 1-2-2. 2-2. 1-2-2. And then you follow that up with her special move. Now let's get into her special moves. Okay? Down forward 3. This is her launcher. You need meter to do a combo in the air. Okay? You can follow this up from here, from here, from here, you know, from here, from this, sorry, this, okay. This right here, I love to do. This is a 2-2-3, 2-3. You'll cancel into just a 2-2 and follow it up to this. Or follow it up into that, to that. Yeah. This comes in useful with a Kameo, this move right here, which I'll show you later on. But again, what Ashrah can do by herself. So she can do this. This is her mid. People know that. And her special moves. This is her zoning. It keeps neutral, keeps them away, and allows you to get in. This is her launcher. This is her breaker. Now this, you hold down, back forward 2. You can do that. That's a breaker move. Okay? If you don't hold down, knocks them down. See that? Back forward 2. And you can cover quite a bit distance. Pretty sure, let's see. Almost full screen. Pretty much full screen. Okay? You can catch them off guard, knocking them down doing that. But switching to her demon mode, okay? That changes. This changes pretty much. This is the biggest thing that changes. You can increase mobility. Sorry. You can increase mobility. Mobility. You can go through them. Okay. That's what I like to use this for. Now here's the thing. When people say Ashrah does not need a cameo, technically it's true. She can do quite a bit without it, but it's not as easy as it sounds. To me, at least. To me. Again, I'm a noob. By no means, you know, a great player, a good player, professional, or anything like that. But this is what people mean when they say that she does not need a cameo. If I do this, now this is the quickest way to get to 3 orbs around your opponent in demon mode. The down back 2. This sword move, okay? See that? Now once you have those 3 orbs, you change back here. Now this becomes a launcher. See? While regularly, it's not a launcher. So, that's the first thing that becomes a launcher, and does more. The low. Okay. This. So, you get the orbs around them, you switch back. Look at this now. It launches now. Try that again. Let's try that again. Now look. Okay, look. Right? Now look. She can do that. Now keep in mind, no matter what you do, once the orbs are here, everything becomes more damage. If these orbs are around them, everything you do does a little bit more damage. Okay. For some reason I always miss that last hit. Switch back. And you hit the last move. I believe she does 377. Right? So, boom, 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 boom. 389. See? And I didn't even do the amplified back forward 2 special move, holding the down button. Okay, so that's why people say she doesn't need a cameo when she does that. You have more openings for combos, more launchers. See that? Why you normally can't do that. Now that's the beginning. That's what she can do, personally for me, without, you know, a cameo. I like to do this. I like to do... You do that. You can do simple this. Again, 25%, it's not much, but yeah. So that's pretty much basic her. This is her throw. It's real cool animation for a throw. So that's pretty much basically her. Ooh, forgive me guys, I forgot one thing. Hold on. This right here. This extension I keep forgetting. Now watch this. I messed it up. There you go. 40%. So you can do a little bit more if I amplify the last move. Took me a minute to do that though. This is what I mean when she does not need, you know, that second. Oh. For some reason it doesn't want to hit. Okay. Not working. There we go. There we go. After how many tries? But that's what she can do. She can do things like that. So this extends it too. This move right here becomes a launcher too. Well, it normally isn't. So this becomes a launcher. This becomes a launcher, and this becomes a launcher, as long as they have the orbs around them. That's her without a cameo. Okay, now let's get into her with a cameo. Okay. Now guys, that's ashrah. Okay, that's ashrah. That's all I have figured out what she does without a cameo whatsoever. So people saying she's broken, she's this, she's that, she doesn't even need a cameo. That's pretty much why. It's demon mode, quickest way. I think this is the only good thing about this move, honestly, is to get the orbs, all 3 orbs, and then you could do things like, you know, I can't even do it. You know, moves like that. You could do things like that. That's all I figured out how to do without a cameo. Okay. Anyways, guys, I apologize for the miss attempts, the input errors. Seems to always happen to me when I'm recording. When I'm not recording, it doesn't happen nearly as much. But that's the beginners for ashrah. You have this. Keep your range. To start off, you have this. These are her mids. Okay. She got a decent back 4 as well. It's a nice low. And of course, everybody, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm a complete idiot. This proves why. This overhead of hers. I forget to show you that. Okay, she has this. Now, what you could do with this, the overhead, you could do this into this. Okay. You could do that, or you could do that. That's her overhead. Has a 22 frame startup, 23 frame. But I think it's a pretty solid overhead. Again, complete apologies. Can't believe I forgot that move. But this is Ashrah by herself. No cameo whatsoever, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I will see everybody next time. The next video I'll share with the only cameos I've tried. And I try to make work with Ashrah. See you next time. Subscribe, like. Thank you.